Okay, so let's have a quick discussion about the Year 8 rubric. So the Year 8 rubric looks like this. The criteria for your assessment, it's out of 100, right? So this is for your performance assessment in week 5 of term 4. Holding the instrument. So if you hold it like this, or you hold it like this and it affects your sound, the way I'm doing the rubric is, rather than putting excellent, the same comment having excellent, the same comment having high, the same comment having sound, what I've done is I put the excellent comment in, and then you just have to think, was I excellent, high, or sound? So let me give you an example. Student can comfortably hold the guitar and demonstrates that they can correctly balance the instrument under the strumming arm. May use the modern or more traditional Spanish classical raised left leg method. That's where they have one leg up, and I'll show you that in a minute. There's a photo down the bottom. Okay, so that is, if you do that excellent, you'll get 5. If you do it at a high level, you'll get 4. If you do it at a sound level, it's okay, a few problems, but it's okay, you'll get a 3. Then moving into the not achieved box is where student may look uncomfortable holding the guitar, may hold it in a position that affects the musical outcome of the performance. So if the way you are holding it affects it, you'll get a 2 or a 1 out of 5. If you don't hand it in at all, you get a 0. Finger placement on the fretboard, same thing. Places the fingers in the right order. So when you go a D major, you go 1, 2, 3, okay, or 1, 2, 3. And again, if you do it in a different order, as long as it doesn't affect your musical outcome. Excellent, high, and sound, 5, 4, 3. Student may have the correct chord shape, however, the finger placement affects the musical outcome. Okay, so where you're putting it is not sounding good. The musicality of you is not sounding good. Chords and hand shapes, C shape. So we talk about the C shape when you hold the chords. You've got a nice relaxed C shape with your thumb. Okay, and the chord shape is right. So if you're holding a D, it looks like a D. You're holding a G, it looks like a G. There's 5 marks up for grabs there. Strumming. If you're correctly strumming, your right hand is correctly strumming, you'll get a 5. Here it says highly developed strumming. So if you were in a 4 box, it would be developed strumming or well-developed strumming. If you're in a C box, it would be, say, student strums. Okay, so highly developed strumming, well-developed strumming, or they just do it. So think of the 3 out of 5 as the Nike box. They just do it. It's like a tick. Okay, strumming, timing, pulse, and consistency. So if you've got good timing, chord transitions. This is the big one and worth 10. Okay, so if you go from a D, G, C, if you can flip between the chords, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Clarity of tone. That's a new one that I've added this year, that I can actually hear a beautiful G major chord. And your video is edited so I can hear what you're doing and it doesn't sound too tinny or it doesn't sound distorted. Number 8, confident and engaged. I'm going to play a song for you. Yay! And you're excited. I'll give you 10 marks off the bat. That's it. If you're confident, you're engaged, you just get 10 marks. If you're not engaged, you get 4. So see it as you lose 6 marks if you're not confident and engaged. If you've convinced me that you're engaged, you're passionate, you're confident, I'm going to give you a 10 out of 10 for that part. Is that easy? A nice easy 10 marks, right? Most of you are confident in your last year 8 MELPs, I thought so. Length of performance. Whatever the length is of the piece that I tell you, so it'll be the structure, first chorus, or whatever. If you do it correct, you get 5 marks for bonus. If you don't, you get 1. If you have a go, but you don't do the right length or the structure or use the backing track, you get 1. Next page. New stuff for 2021. We've got your command of your video editing. You guys are all very good content creators now. If you don't know how to use iMovie, if you're not doing the transitions, if you're not doing the text and it's looking boring, and you're not using CapCut to make it look exciting, or it just looks a bit messy, then you will get 5, 4, 3 or 2, 1. So just a grade depending on your command of the video editing. Okay, so make sure you know how to use iMovie. You all do. There's no excuse. What that means is basically if you're not prepared, when you hand the video in, it'll be obvious that you've done it the night before. Okay, that's going to be very, very obvious. So that's what I'm looking at. Shooters have put a little bit of time in this, being a piece that I'm giving you 10 weeks notice on, right? Use of text, must use text. It'll simply be the song of the name, the song of the name, text on the video. That's all it has to be. You don't put your second name. You just have to put your first name only. So far, so good. Be like Jimin. Is that his name, Jimin? Be like Jimin and get a bonus 10 marks if I can see your face. Not like little friend next to. See this little friend here? And most of you are like that right now. Hey, if I look through all the screen right now, I can see, those of you who even have the camera on, here is the big, another bonus 10 marks if you frame yourself, your face, your strumming hand, and your fretting hand well. If I can't see your face, I can't mark the engagement, I can't mark your passion, I can't mark the expression of what you're doing. If I can't see your hands, I can't mark you. If I can't mark what I can't see. And if you look over on the X box over here, so that's incorrect. That's some of the things. I can't mark you if you are like that on the screen. Okay, I can't mark you if I can see a lovely smiling face. You get 10 marks for that. But if you're like this girl here on the left, I can't mark you because I can't see your two hands. This girl is just plain got the whole, she's lost the plot. This one here, I can't see your face. I can see your hands. This one here, I can only see hands, right? But then it's in an awkward position. This one, it's a bit blurry, I can't see, right? But if I go to this one, okay, so the guy on the left, that's the traditional Spanish classical way of holding it. You have your left hand your left foot a little bit raised. This little cute girl in the middle, she's standing up, but at least I can see both hands and her face. If you want to sit down, at least I can see both hands and your face. 10 marks for free. Please be careful too when you're sitting on the ground. Appropriate clothing is the best way to say it, okay? And bloopers reel. If you put your bloopers reel, you get 5 marks. I've got here, adds at least 2 real outtakes or bloopers, entertains the teacher and makes them laugh. I'll give you 5. If you submit a video without a blooper reel, you'll just get 1 mark at least, right? Where are we? Hands in on time. For year 8, I've doubled this. Double bonus marks for year 8. If you hand it in on time, I'll give you 10 marks for free. That's it. So there's at least 35, 40 marks that are really out of 100 is already achievable if you do the right thing. That is all weighted down to a mark out of 15%. So if it's like, say you get 15 out of 100, then you get 1.5 out of 10. If you get 90 out of 100, you'll get 9 out of 10. If you get 93, you'll get 9.3 out of 10. That will help me with the rankings. So, because every year I always end up with 4 people on 100% or 4 people on 99, and it's really hard for me when it comes to presentation day and trying to find out who comes first and second. This will weed it out. This will help me get a nice stretch and find out who really is the ultimate winner of Year 8's most prestige award, academic achievement in music. Music is the ultimate, isn't that right, guys? We don't worry about the other subjects. Okay, that is going on our website.